What's going on YouTube? I've got a little bit of a guitar hack for you guys today. This is something that can greatly help with your tuning stability. This is called the string butler. It is primarily meant for guitars with Les Paul shaped headstocks. You can definitely use it on acoustic guitars as well. It's not something that you use on a Strat or a PRS guitar. It's really kind of more for Les Pauls essentially. So real quick, I'm just going to show you a little bit of the installation process. It's really quick, really easy, and just very simple to do. Alright, so string butler installation, very simple. All we gotta do is unscrew these guys, which has got a little nut and a washer. Very simple. We used a 10mm wrench for that, no problem. Now this did come with two plastic washers, which I decided to put here so that, because this is a metal piece here and it's the back of it, so don't really want the tension there to leave an indent on the head of the guitar. So anyways, here we go. All we gotta do is pretty much just put that on top like that. Make sure it's somewhat centered. That's pretty good. And then yeah, we'll throw these on top and we'll be good to go. So we just tighten those up and we're finished. Alright, so now I've got all the strings wound on. As you can see, now they're going pretty much as straight as they could possibly be. Now we all love the Les Paul, but we all know that it doesn't stay in tune very well. And that is for, well, a lot of reasons, but one of the main ones being the headstock going to the nut. Now the idea behind the string butler is if we can straighten the strings when they come across the nut, then it will stay in tune better and the guitar will in theory play better as well. Alright, so I've got the string butler on my Les Paul, and these are some new strings that I just put on yesterday, and I've been kind of stretching them out a little bit just so they wouldn't go completely out of tune naturally. So I'm just going to demonstrate a little bit with some crazy bends just how well this string butler thing really works. So let's get to it. Alrighty, so I've got my tuner right here and I'm in standard tuning, so we check that out. Alright, so let's rip it up. Here we go. Alright, so let's check the tuning. Alright, now that's pretty impressive right there for the G string, because we all know that Les Paul specifically, the G string is the first thing to pull out of tune horribly. You'd never be able to do something like this and it's still staying in tune. That's pretty impressive right there. So let's just try to really see if we can maybe just pull it a little out of tune. So the G string being the most susceptible. Whole step bend. Alright, so we managed to pull it out just a little bit. That was a bend like... That was like 2 whole steps and a half worth of bend. That was pretty ridiculous. Might also add that bending is a lot easier with the string butler. Bending up that high on the 3rd string is harder to do when the string is angled out like that. So it is actually easier to play. That's pretty awesome. I mean, yeah, I would say that this definitely is something that works well. It won't stop your guitar from going out of tune completely. I mean, this isn't locking tuners or Floyd Rose system, you know. I mean, but it definitely helps out a lot. I can't really imagine my Les Paul without the string butler now. And other guitars, other Les Pauls that I have played, or guitars with a similar headstock, have definitely one, they're harder to bend on that third string, and two, it goes way out of tune. I do experience every now and then with cold weather, hot weather, temperatures changing, that the guitar coming out of the case can, like, all the strings might be a little sharp or a little flat or whatever. But after you just kind of like bend them loose a little bit, they go back to pretty much perfect intonation. So yeah, if your guitar is set up properly, the intonation is done correctly, which this one is for standard tuning, then it will, for the most part, hold its tuning very, very, very well. And that is just something awesome for live performances and the studio. You know, you don't want to go out of tune in any of those situations. So it is definitely a good upgrade. The only thing that I would say is a little bit, I guess, a con would be that it's like $50, which is like not that expensive, but if you think about it just being this little piece of metal thing, it's a little on the expensive side. I don't know, you tell me. But anyways, I'm happy that I got it, and I've been using it for actually like a couple of months now, and it's just, it hasn't disappointed me. I've never gone back. So thanks so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. Any questions, comments, there's a section below. If any of you have a string butler and you want to share your experience with it, comment section below. Other than that, I'll see you guys soon in the next video.